Okay, great. What is the coolest tablet that you can show us?
Okay, so hi. First, my name is Ian Kolker from Colby. This is CES 2013. In my hand, which I need to turn on, is our brand new device.
Oh, sorry. A little bit more. No. We're live. We're live.
Oh, we're
There's
live.
no starting over.
Okay, even better.
Yeah.
So this is our brand new tablet, 7-inch with dual core. And what I want to point out is this is Colby's first tablet with access to Google Play and all of the other Google services such as Maps, YouTube. So we're very proud of this, and we believe this device at on ad for $129 is going to be really attractive for many consumers. As you know, Colby tries to provide value to its consumers, and so you can get a great experience for the right feature set.
And what's the ship date on this?
This is going to ship before Chinese New Year.
Okay.
So we're working hard. This should be landing in stores in February.
Okay. I believe the politically correct term is Lunar New Year, but I'll let
okay,
you
you'll
go.
have to educate me on that.
No, we'll allow it. We'll allow it though. So, is this sort of? I mean, the model is. I mean, it's pretty similar to the other tablets, which is kind of a little bit more affordable, a little bit smaller. Yes. Is this the smallest you guys have, or?
This is the smallest. This is the first of a bunch of our tablets. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have a 7, an 8, a 10, and a 9.7. Those are all around the gondolas right behind you that you can take a look at. This is. They all have a similar architecture with the dual core Bluetooth, so you can connect to some of our wireless accessories and speakers, as well as it has HTMI to connect to TVs, such as Colby TVs,
which we can see back there. And with this, is there sort of? Do you think like there's a different use case for the smaller tablets, or do you think it's mostly a question of affordability in terms of what consumers choose?
I think it's both. So certainly price has to come into it. When you're going on vacation, this device is awesome to bring with you. You can store some of your pictures, put your e-books on there, and it's light. You can travel with it well. Mm-hmm. Also, it's a great price point to give a kid to tablets to play with, learn. There's so many educational games out there. It comes down to personal preferences. Some people want to do more. If you're going to really do a lot of browsing, you may want to look at one of our 10-inch devices with our big, bright, beautiful displays.
So I would imagine that you've got a big pile of these at home. Which is the one that you use the most?
Personally, I like the 10 and 9.7 tablets.
Okay.
But
Those
I'm
are the
also
big ones.
looking forward to our 8-inch tablet, which has a very nice resolution. It's the 1024 by 768.
Right. So I think one of the interesting things, looking at just broader tablet market right now is sort of, I think for a while everyone tablets meant iPad. Mm-hmm. And I think that's starting to change, looking at the numbers.
Right.
And I'm curious to what extent do you think that's going to be true this year? I mean, how big is our Android tablets going to be, both for Colby, which I think we can.
Colby's doing well.
It's going to do great.
Colby's doing well,
beyond that,
and we're going to get even better.
Yeah.
We're always trying to provide more value and functionality.
Right.
So, I think public stats is there's more Android phones out there than the other company.
Right.
So Android is certainly going to continue to be a presence.
Right.
And if you have an Android phone or you've got some other Android devices,
Right.
you'll tend to want to have a common infrastructure.
Right. So I think that's something else that we're talking about is this idea of that now you're not buying a device, you're buying into a stack, the Android stack, the iOS stack, and so on. And I'm curious, do you think that that's a trend that's going to continue? Because I mean, it's one of those things that obviously has benefits, but at a certain time, there's elements of lock-in and things like that.
iOS is very beautiful. It's very well done. I think Android is still getting even better.
Yeah.
So they're not as mature as iOS, but there's more and more functionality. Colby keeps up with that, and Android has 2 versions a year.
Right.
Makes our life more fun, changing the chipsets, doing the software, and coming out with new models, but it's better.
So do you guys usually try to, stay up with the absolute latest version, or do you have a little bit of liberty, especially given, that you're maybe aiming at sort of a more accessible, affordable market, especially for the smaller tablets, to maybe lag a little bit behind the latest version?
That's a great question. So right now, for time the market, we decided to stay with Android 4.04, mm-hmm. and the reason we did that is to get it out now.
Right.
With OTA, which these devices have, we can upgrade soon with 4.2. Mm-hmm. As example, Jelly Bean, the first version was out. If we started there, that one already got obsoleted.
Right.
And frankly, there's a lot of work every time an OS changes, both on the chipset level as well as the overall OS.
Right.
So,
how closely do you guys work with Google in terms of actually trying to figure out, what the schedule and the features you want?
So we have friends at Google that we work with, and but frankly, a lot of information is out there in the public for everybody.
Right.
Now it's up to you on how you use it. All I'm going to tell you is that Colby, even on our devices and prior devices, we spend a lot of time making sure that we refine the software as best we can so that not only the apps work, you get great streaming. And if you don't do that, then you get the incompatibility.
Right.
And you're going web browsing, it doesn't work.
Right.
So these are things that we really focus a lot of attention. And that's why we became within the top 5 in the U.S.
Right. Top 5 among...
all Android tablets.
Among all Android tablets,
Yeah,
okay. And that's not a specific model, that's
it's our overall company, yes.
Okay.
So actually, November we were number 4.
Oh, okay, great. And is there sort of what's the best way for people to get a hold of these? Are these in most stores, or?
So we are well distributed in the U.S. We're major retailers, so we're on a lot of the popular online sites, as well as some key regional places. Because it's public information, I'll share a company like Toys R Us, where our tablets are in there.
Okay, so, and I mean, I think because we were looking at some of these, I mean, it definitely seems like ancient. I mean, this is definitely there's a lot of kids who end use these as well. Great, well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.